we got Jordan playing with the Italians. In red, we got St4rk playing with the Slavs. If you want to wait, yeah, if you want to see point of view streams, guys, you can check Jordan's point of view. St4rk is not streaming his, and yeah, let's see. We already discussed the sieves. Let me know when you're in the game.
Yeah, I'm in the game.
Oh, perfect.
Now, something I must point out is I think this is the best map I have seen, like, so far in terms of like the mines inside the base. Like,
For Jordan?
Jordan has both big gold and big stone back, and this is the first time I've seen this tournament.
Nah, we already seen everything at the back. There were a few games already with both gold and the stone at the back, but they are quite rare indeed. But yeah, quite a nice map for Jordan, and he has a better sieve, so things are looking good for him, I would say. I would love to see a Monk War, as you suggested, because I think that the best options that St4rk has here, despite even if they go for a Monk Rush, Italians should still be favorite because they got the cheaper Imperial Age, right? So
yeah, they certainly have the initial advantage in early Imperial, but I'd love to see like a full Maginal Scorpion Monk push from St4rk, that type of thing as Slavs. But yes, the early Imperial is where St4rk is going to need to be careful. That gunpowder, the potentiality of the Condottiero is something that you always need to be careful of because of how easily it's masked. But I mean, Slavs aren't that bad in this matchup because because Italy also miss heresy. So
yeah. By the way, guys, if you want to put shekels on the games, the bets are on by our beautiful mods. Another good thing for Jordan, like it's not only the map and the themes. Look at the relics. He got 4 relics better for him, which is huge. And only one for St4rk.
Yeah, the one directly outside his gate is like just so nice to have because unlike the one which is like close to St4rk, which is the same like distance away in terms of from the wall, just to be able to get a monk there is so much more difficult than just straight out the gate.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so Jordan is not really good for monk rushing. Not what am I talking about? I got distracted for a second. He's not really known for monk rushing, so I don't see him going all in monks. So what do you think he will do here with the Italians?
I mean, I haven't seen Jordan play for a while, but I wouldn't be surprised if he just goes straight into like if he does the same thing as everyone else in terms of the scouts, like plus some monks to claim the relics.
It's possible. Slavs also have quite a good scout opening. If you think about it, they got nice farms, so it's definitely something.
And they've got the military buildings giving the houses, which also is very useful.
Does it include the monasteries? I always forget about that.
Not the monastery. That's another civ, I think. Oh wait.
No.
Actually, I don't remember.
No. Anybody knows if monastery give housing space for the Slavs? Because I forget this kind of stuff. Or never knew. No, they don't. Okay, we got a chat of intellectuals, so they give us answers. What happened with the bats? I'm not sure what happened. Did someone rig them? Anyway, we got St4rk going up. Jordan went up a bit faster with one villager less, 24 to 25. Okay,
but well, pretty like typical of what we'd expect. Now the difference between the both right now is that Jordan has done a bit of scouting outside the walls. He's already found 3 of the relics, where St4rk hasn't. Is just now living in his base, and he needs to be careful because Jordan will be up before him. So I don't like that move of St4rk sending his scout out right now.
Well,
especially against Italians.
25 is not that late of enough time, so I think usually it's fine to send your villagers at this stage, but
against Italians is the caveat.
Yeah, against Italians, you're right. They usually go up faster, and he got dangerously close to the wall, but not Jordan's scout. He's behind walls. You won't be able to catch him on time. Okay, barracks coming up for start.
And
Eh,
Market Blacksmith for Jordan. So
Okay,
is he just going pure boom, thinking, okay, I don't even need the relics, I'm just going to boom and then go St4rk afterwards?
well, we
I
will
think
now
that's
see if he will go on gold or not. If he adds villagers to gold, that might be a double monastery, and he's adding to gold. No,
okay. That
yes,
nice.
jeez. Um,
And he's trying to add the barracks now. So he is going to be doing the monks. He's going to be adding some spears. Okay, things are back to normal.
yeah, and we got scouts for St4rk. Alright. So whose opening do you actually prefer here? Like the monk spear or scout spear? Scout's monk, sorry.
Given how close the relics are to Jordan, I think his spear monk will probably be more effective. But I mean, we'll see how many spears he gets, because just having one, okay, is kind of irrelevant. If he can, and it depends how much St4rk invests into this. Being the Slavs, it's a bit easier because he does have that extra food income. But
Yeah, well, actually, Jordan is only 4 villagers on gold. So I don't even know if it's gonna be double monastery. I think it might be just one monastery and boom, to be honest. But let's see. We'll soon find out. 45 seconds. And we got more farms coming up for St4rk, which is nice. Love farms are lovely.
and that's 4, and he's already building a 5th spearman as well. So like he's heavy on spears right now.
Yeah. And well, that should be nice. The question is, again, how many monasteries do we get? Do you think 1 or 2? What's your bet?
I think 2. The second one a bit delayed us, but it depends where the next villager goes. If it goes on gold, then I'd say 2. If it's just on wood or food, then I'd say stay with 1.
It will be 1. Jordan is not clowning here. He's already adding a second TC on the stone. Monastery is up.
Start getting the light cavalry. And did he see it? I'm not sure he saw, but he sees the barracks, so he knows that Jordan is adding spearmen. He just doesn't know that Jordan has got 5 already.
He sees the barracks and the monastery. What about pikeman upgrade here? Like Jordan has a lot of resources that he's not using. Maybe I guess he's waiting for Bosa, but
waiting for Bosa, and then he will get the farm upgrade as well, probably.
I would definitely use a pikeman upgrade here. You know what? He has the resources. Do it.
Getting sanctity. That's interesting. Okay.
I'm not seeing. I am seeing. What do you mean? How dare you?
So yeah, Jordan will probably just get the relic on the left-hand side first, before sanctities come in probably, and then you with sanctity be more adventurous.
Well, St4rk knows he already got the light caps. They're hiding. Look what he's doing. He didn't put the light cap forward, so Jordan can see it from outside the walls. He put it as far as the back as possible, and he's patrolling their own attack stance. So the moment the monk gets close to the relics, that monk will get sniped. We got 6 light cap from St4rk.
And St4rk monk is very close to getting sniped. Will he get it inside the walls? If he can get inside the walls, that's
it will get just to die there. Oh no!
Why didn't he go in? Why didn't he go in? Disaster.
He didn't want to get the scout inside of his base.
He should have. He should have.
Well, the scout is, as we discussed many times already, is faster than the light cav. So if the scout goes in, it can just run around forever, snipe farms, be annoying. So
No.
I think it was
the thing is, he'll send 1 light cav to follow, and then he doesn't need to worry about the scout anymore.
Well, maybe. Let's see if he can intercept it. Jordan paying attention, not coming out yet. Not a single relic picked up for either of the players. We got 30 scene coming for Jordan, lovely TC on the wood and gold. 30 scene coming for St4rk. No, that's the second TC.
Second
TC, yeah.
So Jordan already has got an economic advantage getting wheelbarrow as well. Husbandry coming in for St4rk. But St4rk is now adding the 3rd TC. So he'll be behind, but not too far behind. And he has picked up the 1st relic already.
Yeah, that's good. Well, what I don't like about Stark's play here is, as we said even before the game, like in Imp, what do Slavs do? Like
Scorpion Monk.
in Imp,
Yeah.
Scorpion Monk, Scorpion Monk, but that just dies to Condotieros. Well, maybe not. Depends how many
no.
scorpions you get.
Like if you actually properly get scorpions, then I think that should do okay-ish.
But
and then obviously you can add like infantry in front.
that's a fantasy composition, though. It's never going to happen. Like it's one of those compositions that sound lovely on paper, but first it's super expensive, and second, people never go for full scorpion. Like even I rarely go for it. So.
But they have reduced the cost of scorpion,
They
so
did,
that's at
yes.
least nice.
Sounds-
Heavy scorpion.
Yeah. Well, he got the scout. That's super important for Stark. Because now Jordan will be kind of blind. So it's like they were still patrolling. Then
And now, yeah, delete.
Nope.
It's reasonable. And in the meanwhile, Stark was able to pick off another monk on the top-hand side of the map, and he's going to be able to claim that third relic.
Yeah, it's good for
Pretty
Stark.
comfortably.
It's really nice. So it will be, assuming everything will go according to plan, and that relic will get to Stark's base. It will be 3-2 for the Brazilian player. Unless Jordan can intercept him. He has a lot of spearmen. Should definitely use a pikeman upgrade already. He got 4 monks with sanctity, but yeah, he will be 1 relic behind. Stark, oh yeah, we didn't see that. 2 new casters. Stark is actually on a double monastery. When did that happen?
And if he's got sanctity in building 1, he's actually got a monk queued up as well. That thing. So I think it was a recent investment. And so I'd like to, getting more monks. I mean, the thing he doesn't want is Italians putting a castle in his face. And that's going to be a danger which he should be aware of given how much spears he saw Jordan have.
Yeah. And Jordan is on stone already, as you are saying, almost has enough to get a castle up. And he's Italian, so he can get to Imp so quickly with his cheaper Imp. And
I know.
Yeah.
We missed. So Stark just missed seeing the university, which is actually quite big because that would give him a better indication of where Jordan is timing-wise. But he did see the stable, so he knows that Jordan is starting to add a bit more scouts, probably to snipe the monks. And so this is where Stark really needs to be careful because he's seen Jordan has stuff, and he should be thinking that a forward castle could be coming.
Jordan is indeed going for the forward castle. He just got the loom, but if he loses this fight, it's because he doesn't have pikemen. Let's see. Stark is waiting with 5 monks, 6 light cab. We got 4 monks from Jordan and 8 spearmen. He's going back. Oh no.
Yeah. But even so, if Stark goes forward with his monks and converts those spearmen, I think if he actually just sends his light cav forward to attack the monks rather than letting them be converted.
But that was unfortunate micro by Stark. He could have really killed all the monks, I think. Could have even denied his castle with a good fight. Can he deny his castle? Oy vey.
I don't think he can deny it anymore, but...
Yeah. Jordan making sure of that. Just Jordan finish the castle and to leave those walls. But that castle, I mean, that's a very slavish castle. Like, it's not.
It doesn't really protect anything apart from his gate. Like, even just like a small bit more north, and would give him more protection over the gold. But that's not something that Stark needs to be too scared of. It doesn't protect any of Jordan's space of interest.
What? Man-at-arms for Stark? Man-at-arms? Man-at-arms?
Probably fearing Kondo. So like here, Stark is also starting to master ramp. So what Stark is trying to do right now is he's trying to do an early minute, like 200 swordsman ram push. and just clean things out.
You know what, I like that, like, swordsmen on their own would be a disaster against the Genoese, but no, I thought he will go like full in siege rams and champions, which could be interesting early on, because Slavs do get the cheaper siege, but he's already adding Mangonels, and I don't like that, because Mangonels, yeah, they're nice against Genoese, but Jordan is already doing forward siege workshops, he's getting chemistry, so he will be able to add cannons very, very soon, and then what does Stark do?
Yeah. One of the things I'd like to see Stark do, which we saw in the last series, is get those relics, bring them to the back of his base. That's something that we haven't seen players doing too much of, and I remember previous Massive Arena tournaments where it really did cost people games.
Yeah. Well, actually, versus cannons, now that I think of it, we can see your suggestion from the start of the game. Stark would try and go for redemption and block printing, try to convert cannons. So it would be interesting.
He is going for Onager though, which
Yeah.
is interesting.
Meanwhile, third castle for Jordan, again, could have been more forward. Magonels are waiting, so he's a bit scared. We got the 2-handed swordsman for Stark, along with +2 armor, town watch, block printing for Jordan. So actually Jordan is the one who's going, well, but that's super weird. Like, block printing when he... Oh, okay, so he's going for monks to counter siege. So that could be like siege switching sides like crazy here, because both are getting the monk upgrade and both of them get heresy.
And given the choices, yeah, I would say Stark's in a lot of trouble. Because I don't see how he was going to push back, because the main thing he's been getting is onagers, which are just now going to get converted. He really needs to do monks of his own. Because I don't see, yeah, I agree with you, I don't see how Slavs can beat Italians in this kind of thing without monks.
Okay. Stark. Look at his resources, like 2k food, almost 1k gold, now doing the champion upgrade, but he needed those production buildings earlier, because now he's in trouble. Jordan is taking full map control, he has the cannons, he's doing monk upgrades, getting conscription, and now he's starting to break the wall.
So Stark is trying to get redemption, but he still has those monasteries forward. And I don't like that. He is okay now. We're getting a back monastery, but he's got very little time for this push to work.
Well, he's getting redemption now, but he doesn't have any monks. Now getting one monk.
And he's missing block printing as well.
Yeah, that's huge. You need block printing against cannons. Without the cannons outrange you by 3.
Great, now he's getting it. So he's got champion. I know he got Captaram, but then he's got Captaram with no round, so that's not even that helpful.
Oh, he has one round of 1000 Kappa. Jordan is taking his time. He knows he's at a great spot, doing a very safe castle on the left side of his base, securing the 2 golds there in the stone. I love that castle. So he already got 4 castles. On the converting to onagers. Oh, handcard for Stark.
And look at Jordan. Look at those relics. Bye relics.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. But takes them all.
Like this is the umpteenth time we've seen this.
Yeah, Fener called it. But don't block the wall. Open it. Well, he lost 1 monk. Okay. So it's gonna be 4 relics now for Jordan. Great move by him here, stealing the relics. Freaking Sith. Forging and Masonry for Stark here. Trying to mass the champions. Meanwhile, that's a weird upgrade. Look at that. Onagers for Jordan. So
that's very strange. I have no idea why he's doing that.
That could actually...
Maybe
yeah.
To onager cut, maybe, but apart from the idea of onager cut, like, it's pointless.
But he got nothing to raid with, so what is he gonna cut? Like it might serve as a weapon against him, cause imagine him saying on just forward just for them to get converted and kill his generals. That would be something. Castle number 5 for Jordan on the right side, could have definitely been more forward to secure that stone, but it gives him full map control here. Look what Jordan is doing. He's kinda paranoid about siege rams, so he's doing a gate in front of his castle just to be safe in case rams come. And he has no idea what Stark is doing. Like, he knows the push is coming.
We don't either.
And we see everything, Kappa.
I mean, does Stark have atonement yet?
I don't think so. It's not in siege rams.
I mean, things like illumination, theocracy, atonement, like those are kind of important if you're wanting to do monks.
Yeah, for sure.
Now with cannons coming forward, Stark does have a lot of trebuchets, like, to be fair, but still, I just don't quite see what his... Okay, you managed to convert a cannon, that's highly useful, and a second one.
Oh no. Don't give him another one.
So that was very useful. He's getting the siege ram now. Jordan has just been giving him too much time.
Yeah. He definitely should have been more aggressive, Jordan. I guess he's played it super passive, like not pushing at all. He's just stealing the resources. In the long run, it will be his game, right? Like, he's using all the resources in the middle. He's taking Stark's stone. He controls his gold. And Stark is, like, this is the siege of Jordan. Stark is left with 2k gold to mine. After that, bye-bye. No more gold income. So Jordan is just gonna wait, I think, till Stark is out of resources and then overrun him. Look what he's doing. He's doing Cavaliers as Italians. What is that?
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
Now, with other moves that he's doing, he is getting hoardings, which I think is quite useful, because he knows something is coming. He's getting architecture, he's already got masonry. Like, those upgrades will be very, very useful at the upcoming siege push.
Yeah, and Stark just got Druzina, not architecture,
yeah.
That was Jordan. So Druzina is huge,
Yeah,
but...
so Stark will be able to do a huge push. He's already got 6 trebs. Like, use the monks to clear away cannons, and then he'll be able to clear away this, actually, I think, pretty fast.
Look, that's the quick house of Jordan. Nope. Okay. So it's gonna be a big push. 6 trebs, 6 siege rams. We got 40 champions with Druzina. But look at the fortification by Jordan. Antonio! Cannons! He killed his own cannons! 3 cannons to the hell!
Where was this?
Next to the castle in the middle, where the onagers are now going. Oh my god. Wow, Viva.
Okay, those rams going down, but now when they're going down, the castle in the middle is going to just go straight down. That's too many trebs. Yeah, I like how that diversion from Stark.
He killed his own.
He does have nothing to kill the Genoese except 2 onagers.
Well, we are now getting dead. I never know how to pronounce it. Detiniats for Stark, so he will be able to do the cheaper castles. But he's so cornered into his... Oh, he's doing a push in the north. Trying to get that castle down, but there is only 1 champion, so that castle will not go down. Like, those are Legionaries, like they in theory counter cavalry, but they will destroy champions too. And Stark says, "This is Arabia now! This is where I shine!"
All his walls. And this is where Jordan needs to be careful, because if those onagers get converted, they're just going to kill his own generals.
Oh yeah. That's what I said earlier, that these onagers could be used as a weapon against him. He converts 1. Shoot! That was...
But I don't know what Stark is
converted
doing
back.
to push this. He needs to bring his own onagers. Or Is Gambus farms enough? That's the question.
He's taking the castle down. If he, yeah, Jordan notices one ram. Traps are
And
going
the orange
forward.
spots his trebuchet, so he cannot let those trebuchets just die.
No. Oh no.
So that's a big misplay, but he will be able to kill that castle probably.
I don't think
just
so.
quick enough.
I don't think so.
With 4 trebuchets with siege engineers, I think.
Jordan's repairing like crazy. Dude,
Yeah, maybe.
Shoot. Well, yeah, he's saving it. I mean, he needs to kill the traps, but he's saving the castle.
Yeah, so that was a disaster for St4rk.
GG. Well, all this game just to see Jordan killing his own cannons. Because nothing else really happened here. Weird game. Weird game. Like, I'm kind of sad that St4rk didn't try to go for a Monk Rush. I think that would have been his best move. Like,
Yeah. I mean, when it gets to this stage, yeah, there's the combination which could potentially work, but it's very difficult to get in that situation. So needing to go aggressive, not let Jordan get those 4 castles in his face. Because if he can just get those 2 mines, which are really close to his walls, then he can just keep putting pressure on.
Yeah. He did misclick a tree. That's how I killed my own archers in that famous meme video. Also misclicked the trees. That would happen to the cannons here. So let's see the statistics. Kill death ratio was much better for Jordan, 150 to 70. He also had more military. We got more wood for St4rk and more food, way more food actually. And almost the same gold, just way more stone for Jordan. That's a lot of stone. He took St4rk's stone. And villager numbers were a bit better for St4rk. Wow, St4rk is really... Well, he's faster than me, but almost half the APF of Jordan. And yeah, it's 1-0 for Jordan.
It was really funny because, yeah, Jordan was just camped outside his base, I think just waiting for St4rk, and St4rk just didn't have anything for like 5 minutes. So if Jordan had just gone forward a small bit, he could have just like finished the game like 15 minutes earlier.
Yeah, he just waited for no reason actually. So let's see the draft and see what we got ourselves for game number 2 here. So we had the Italians winning against the Slavs. Okay. I do love Spanish, so I really hope St4rk will go for them now. Well, Jordan... Koreans? Maybe it could be fun. It's not me, Jordy. It's one of the mods. Blames them. Shalom running 6 series against Draken. You do know how to calm the lizard like he once did. So yeah, let's see if game number 2 is coming.
Have they hosted yet?
Yeah, they're in the game already. Let's go.
Ooh.
Oh, well, I got one sieve right. I got the Koreans for Jordan, but St4rk is going for the Ethiopians. And who do you favor in this matchup?
I mean, that's actually really similar. I think Ethiopians, because they just have that eco bonus. And the Torsion engine cannons, they were like, we saw those yesterday with Blackheart.
Yeah.
Those are really effective. Yeah, that would be really good against Koreans, having that. It's because it almost acts as extra range.
Yeah, but Korean towers are no joke, so it will be interesting to see how Jordan is planning to use the Koreans. So let's see. I personally do favor the Ethiopians here. I think they're a better arena sieve than the Koreans, which are usually quite plebbish. But let's see the map. So St4rk has perfect main goal. The rest is forward, while Jordan has a very bad map actually. with stone and gold forward, and only secondary gold is safe. So that's not bueno for him. Relics are also better for Stark.
Yeah.
So yeah, except that Civ, everything is looking nice for the Brazilian player here. Did you happen to get on Stark's bet, by the way? Do you know
I
about
have no
his
idea.
bet?
I know about his bat. I don't know if I'm on his bat.
I don't know either. One of my life goals is to get on Stark's bet one day. It's also 2K players that he ever beat. But maybe I'm not worthy. I have a feeling Jordan will try to go for something silly here. Like, I have a feeling we might see either war wagons. Yeah.
I'd say war wagons is the most likely because I mean, what
Really?
else does he do as Koreans? It's either war wagons or boom.
Well, he could go for like a Castle Age rush with siege and towers, be annoying, like try to surround the Stark with towers and take him off stone, of gold. Like that could be very effective actually with Stark's map.
But Jordan won't see that initially anyway, because in the very least, Stark's fake stone suddenly isn't viewable until Castle Age, and
Unless he sends a villager forward, Koreans have seek line of sight for villagers. So well, that will not happen, right? Who the hell sends villagers forward with Koreans in the page? Unless you want to steal a boar from inside his walls. I mean, that also happened. But yeah, not today probably. So Stark, like, what do you think he will do? He has either the option to boom, naked boom. He could go for pikemen, since Ethiopians get them for free, or he can go for light cap.
I think it was probably just like add maybe one barracks, one monastery, and boom. Having the free pikemen makes it just much easier, low investment, and he probably, as soon as he sends a scout outside, he will see the 3 relics near him.
Well, he does see 2 already. That's something. Well, Jordan is gonna go up. Stark is now clicking up with 24 villagers. Jordan is gonna go up with 25. Well, that's a bit late. Okay, he's gone on gold. That could also be archers in theory if he's gone on gold. Or it could be just preparation for monks.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised to see both of them go like one monastery, one barracks. Because it's not like neither of them scream like cavalry, and both of them have good pikemen. With the Koreans having the cheaper ones throughout the game.
Okay. So we don't see a barracks for Stark, so that's gonna be Market Blacksmith and Zenith barracks. While for Jordan, no barracks either, and he's not on stone, so our ball's just going to boom. What the hell is happening here?
I think one monastery, maybe a barracks for both. Nothing too special.
So, Market Blacksmith, obviously no answer option for both. And the question is, how will they continue? I can at least see... Oh, that's gonna be bad for Jordan, getting some hits here. So Stark has an advantage in the Scout War. I'm quite certain
Market
that...
Blacksmith for Jordan as
Yeah,
well, as expected.
Yeah, what else can he do?
Yeah, but he is adding the barracks.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, Jordan is actually adding the barracks. I expected Stark to add the barracks here.
No.
Will Stark follow? Stark says, no, I want to play. Come.
And now he sees the villager without loom and the scout. So what?
Run! Oh! Run! Well, that was good. He idled that villager for a few seconds, so why not?
And he knows where at least one of the mines is. Now, he probably will assume it's gold, but that actually is quite useful for him.
Yeah.
Just knowing that an important mine is there.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it could be the secondary gold, but yeah. Oh, look what Jordan is doing right now. Oh, I love it. I love it. There is a chance for what I was talking about earlier. He's now on gold and on stone, and he's doing spearmen. So I can definitely see him steadying a couple of villagers forward in Castle Age and placing those forward towers, which could be great since Koreans, as we all should know, get the tower upgrades for free. So that could be really, really nice and interesting. I can love towers. Well,
And he's sending 4 more villagers to stone.
ooh. Maybe he's already thinking about the castle, like towers into castles, because Koreans do mine the stone faster, right?
Yeah.
Interesting. Told you he'll do something silly, like he just simply do not boom with Koreans, and yet villagers are coming forward.
And he's already getting fletching.
Look at the tower. Look at that beautiful tower that is coming.
Now, this is where Stark was doing arches. That would have been ideal.
Yeah. Well, Stark is doing TC on stone. 6 villagers going forward. Stark is probably having a mini heart attack because he's sure that's a castle. And look, he was sure it's a castle, so he's rushing a monastery, but that's not a castle, that's a tower. And monks are not gonna be good against towers. That's the first trash we're actually seeing in this tournament. I mean, that's not your typical trash, it's a castle age trash, but still a trash.
And that would be very annoying for him.
Yeah. Yeah, he already got fletching. We got houses. A lot of houses coming up for Stark. That's a big investment. 8 houses to serve as second layer of wall. Town watch for Jordan. He's super heavy on the stone. Look, he's already mining the forward stone of Stark. And he's still on stone at home, adding a monastery. I like this. And Stark doesn't have a siege workshop. He wasted all the wood on houses rather than on a siege workshop, so he cannot take that ram down right now. And wow.
And because Stark did a 3TC, that means that his economy is much more difficult to transition into something like an Imperial Age. So while he may want to get up to infant just do trebs, that's going to be very difficult, having landed placed that extra 100 stone, 275 wood. And I don't see. I like him walling the south, giving his town center extra space, but tricky position.
Yeah, he really needs a siege workshop, because once that wall is down, those buildings will start melting. We got a Mangonel coming up for Jordan, and he's working on the stone for that castle, going 1 TC all in so far. I feel like he really needs Botkins though, which he cannot afford right now. He got only 2 villagers on gold and 5 on food. His economy is quite sluggish. I feel like he has too many on wood. 14, 13 on wood, that's not the greatest. And Jordan is breaking in here.
Yeah. And I expect the villagers will come in and start building another tower. And that just like takes so much ground away from Stark.
He knows about the stones tower, where the blacksmith is could be really good for Jordan, but well, he doesn't. Well, actually, he does know that that's the main stone because he's already mining Jordan's Stark's secondary stone. The ram is through, and the castle is coming up, the defensive castle by Stark.
But if Stark gets a castle like just underneath the monastery, then like just close enough to attack both town centers, that's going to be very difficult. I don't see what Stark can do with a castle there. He'll probably start with a tower, but if he can get a castle, yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's a beautiful castle. Stark is trying to wall him in, but like it's not like he will be trapped with you, Stark. You will be trapped with him. So he needs to be careful. Like a few shuttles here. He's trying to quick wall one villager. Okay. No. You gotta keep that Mangonel alive. What are you doing? Jordan!
Why
That,
isn't he walled this? Why? He just needs to wall.
yeah, that was such an
What?
easy wall.
Like,
Okay.
that is such a Titanic.
No, but the shuttles are coming. Oh no. Oh no, I think Jordan is. Oh
That
no.
is, and that's outrageous. Like, honestly, one gate, done.
Well, Jordan thinks, okay, I have one villager, the castle's coming up, but there is a mole.
No, no,
Full of juice.
that's an absolute disaster.
GG.
Like,
Oh
wow.
man.
Well.
That's what we
Like,
call a wawabiwa.
like he gets that castle up and Stark's just dead, and it
Yeah,
should be easy to get that castle up. Jordan Stark has no siege. He's got
exactly.
one monk. Like, it should be easy, and that should just be a game over right there.
Yeah,
Um,
just two houses and it's over. But why he did the palisade wall so late?
and
And
he didn't even try to wall it or micro the Maginot against the villagers approaching. I have no idea what he was doing. That just comes as a shock.
well, funny game though. And Stark is back into the series, winning with Koreans. So who doubted the Koreans here, guys? Come on. Funny game. Let's see statistics. So military-wise, kill death ratio was insane. 6-2. We even got one conversion, a bit more wood for Jordan, a bit more food for Stark, a bit more gold for Jordan, and a bit more stone. Like nothing too crazy here. Wow, that was one of the fastest games so far in the tournament. Maybe the fastest even. And Stark with 38 APM. That's some bloodless level APM, or maybe mine even. So yeah,
I'm still in
come on.
shock after that. Like, I thought for sure that castle goes up, Stark resigns. That's it. I don't know what to say.
I know, I heckin' love Arena. So yeah, let's see what's next for us in the draft. It's 1-1, so a best of 3 left here. Let's see. We got the Ethiopians winning against the Koreans. So we got Byzantines, Kumans, Bulgarians, Magyars for Jordan, while Stark has Spanish, Japanese, Franks, and Chinese. I highly prefer the civs of Jordan. What do you think?
I'd say it's going to be Byzantines versus Chinese.
Nah, he will not use Chinese. He's not that mad. Well, we will soon find out.
Launching the game now. Let's see. You see the civs?
No, I didn't launch it yet. Sorry. Opening it right now. And it's going to be... Son of a gun, you got the Chinese right. Wow, Chinese being picked. What the hell am I watching? Well, we got Magyars for Jordan. So actually, you know what? Like, if there is a civ that Chinese could beat, I think it's Magyars. Like, I think it's actually not too bad for Chinese here. Because
I think this is
Magyars...
a pretty decent matchup for, but like it's a good matchup. I think.
Yeah, I mean, as long as the opponent doesn't get siege onagers, Chinese could do something. Magyars are not very, very OP. So yeah, Shalom T was a delight. So yeah, like, you still prefer the Magyars though, no? Or...
I mean, certainly playing, I prefer Magyars. When it gets to, let's say, the scout warfare, they should just win. And that's quite nice. But then it's just like, it's the thing that a lot of players win a scout war and then just try to boom like the opponent has done, except the opponent is like 5 minutes ahead. And then they just get out boomed and lose. It's like, Magyars, you got the extra attack, you got the bonus with your, like, get the relics and then put on the aggression. And then build the economy while you're doing the aggression.
Yeah. Well, Jordan's map is just great, actually. Like the
No, no, Starks.
I mean,
Starks is actually very nice.
Stark
as well.
is even better. I
Yeah.
would say Stark is an amazing map. Stone and gold at the back. Only secondary gold is forward for Jordan. I don't know. Is it forward? Is it the back? I don't know. It's the main gold. It's hard to tell.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's interesting because the relics in this, okay, these are like more balanced relics in a sense, where there's no relic which is too close to a set of walls.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which
Super
I like.
fair. Super
It's
fair.
it's a proper battle over everyone because there's none which are close.
Yeah. I agree with you here. But still, what the hell do Chinese do? Like, I still feel like he will always be behind first in the Scout War, later in Imp, like, I feel like a composition of heavy cav archers with unique tech and Magyar hussars should wreck the Chinese, no? Like,
If you can get to that, absolutely. But that's a lot of upgrades, and that's difficult to get.
yeah, that's true. You need castles, you need stuff, so... We'll see. So what? Do you think Stark, there is a chance like he will go for YOLO play here? Like, I always, if I get Chinese, I'll try to go for like a forward castle to Kunu rush. I mean, I I always lose all my Chukunus to someone else, but I don't know, from time to time it works. Maybe that's his move here.
I mean, doing that, as you said, just one Mangonel is enough to stop that these days without redemption. Though, along the lines, like he could do a back castle, get a bunch of Chukunu, prep for a fast imp, and then get a forward castle as he's going up.
Yeah.
That type of thing, I wouldn't necessarily not. That would be within the realms of what he could do. But it's Stark. Let's be honest, he's just going to boom.
Well, I will be. Well, yeah, I will be sad, but I'm quite certain he will boom. You're right. Okay,
Yeah, we can
Jordan.
do all the analysis we want for like what you should do with Civ versus another Civ. But at the end of the day, it's the players, and yeah, we know what players are not going to do. Let's put it that way.
So Jordan will definitely open scouts, right? As the Magyars, have to open
absolutely.
scouts. And he's the first to go up with 25 villagers. Yeah, that's he will soon do a barracks. It will be scouts for him. Well,
No,
for
just something small, which I actually find quite interesting. Is just look at Jordan's house placement. Because of like the orientation of his map, he's already got houses like in the diagonal fashion, which means he's kind of almost preparing for a push from like either the top or the bottom, because no matter which way the push comes at this stage, it's fairly easy for him to finish off the wall. So that's quite interesting.
do you think it's intentional? I think it's just random placing. Like, I don't think Jordan thinks that far. But you might be right. Maybe I underestimate Jordan, but I would say it's not intentional. Stark is going up as well right now. 27 villagers. Taking his time with the Chinese, getting the barracks up. So yeah, it will be scouts for both. I love that you are discussing Wawawiwa origins in the chat, boys. Market stable for Jordan.
Yeah, no need for the blacksmith. He's automatically got the attack upgrades. That's sufficient.
Yeah. And that's why I usually never go with scouts against Magyars, because you just don't beat their scouts, right? Cheaper, +2 attacking castle age. So why even bother? You're not gonna win the scout war, so I'm not really liking
it. Does play into their hands, because it's like the only eco bonus that Magyars actually have. And if you want to go full scout war with them, it suddenly turns it into a strong eco bonus.
Yeah, I agree. So Jordan is on the way to Castle Age, double big tax, Horse Kalar, while Stark is finishing up his buildings and he will soon join him on the way. Okay, okay. So horse clan double BTX for no wait, he's missing double BTX, getting it now. Stark. I really don't like the scout opening. Stark, come on. Entertain us.
Spearman coming out from St4rk. Although honestly, unless St4rk adds like 5 spearmen, I don't see getting just one is absolutely useless against the Magyars because they just get 3 scouts and shred 1 spearman. Like,
yeah, he will definitely need more. Well, in theory, just fantasizing, he could go for a camel or two. He's 3 on gold, so maybe mixing in a camel with the scouts could help along with the spearman, but we will see. So far, Jordan not taking a single hit, but also not implying a single hit, getting a monastery up. As soon as he reaches castle age, we'll lose the light cap upgrade, I assume. He already had
doing that now after the current scouts. I mean, if he can get this scouts there and get light cavalry, he could just honestly take this battle, kill the spearmen quickly, and then kill the scouts.
Yeah. I love the TCO of Jordan on the wood next to some gold. Beautiful position. Castle Age now for Stark. Light
cavalry coming in.
Monastery.
Both stars of monastery, so pretty solid. Now, the question is whether Jordan will want to bomb this attack. He's got light cavalry, he's got +2 attack. Like, if he can kill this spearman quickly.
Now it's the perfect timing, just before he got the light cap, and Stark knows in history. Don't fight, Stark, for the love of God, don't fight! Stark, what are you doing? Stark! Stark? Well, you know what? I mean, that was...
It wasn't bad, but that's still a win for Jordan. Killing the spearman, killing a light cav, when his light cav is just cheaper. So, like, that's a very nice trade for him.
Yeah, it was good micro, but could have gone much worse for Stark here if with some luck for Jordan.
But his light cavalry is okay. Got 2 hits, so that's fine. He can go back here and not the end of the world.
I can see now for Stark on the wood. Okay, more light caps coming in from Jordan. Stark is doing the same, adding some monks.
But I don't like Stark sending the random spearmen. Like, they just get picked off way too easily. They may do like a small bit of damage, but it's just extra resources, which is down. It's like throwing money down a drain. There's no point.
Yeah, so light cap eats those spearmen alive. So 2 more spearmen and go down. So far, not a single relic was picked up. So,
but that's going to be tricky because the relics, as we said at the start, are very far away. So there's going to be the preliminary, just like dancing around. Stark is collecting a few more monks before he goes out with his light cav, but it's going to be tricky.
Yeah, a lot of monks will die during this game. We can guarantee that. Third on century coming for Jordan. He's already 3 villagers ahead, but no boso, which is quite important. Stark is now sending 2 monks forward. I don't see a single one of them surviving. Let's see. Now Saberi is also helping Jordan. Okay.
Gaia is on his side.
Okay, let's see.
And now 1 relic picked up. Is Jordan going to try to dive?
He should have seen that relic disappearing.
Yeah, so kill that. If he kills that spear quickly, then he can just dive and just completely kill everything. But going for the cautious approach, I'm not sure I like that. I think he missed a good opportunity there. And he's not even like paying attention to the relic up north.
Yeah, and he's gonna lose a monk here. Like basically every relic that Stark picks up is a disaster for Jordan, because with a better light cap, he should get maybe even all, and that's a dead monk, as we said. Picking up the relic in the south, though, Jordan, so that's something. But now Stark is already taking the 2nd relic home, and he's going for the 3rd, so that might be 3-2 for Stark. I really don't like that Jordan is not engaging. Like, you get the better light cap, just try to take a fight. What the hell, Jordan? Look at it. He's guarding the relic. in the south with all of his light cav instead of trying to intercept monks. At least leave one to guard the other relics.
So he's now got husbandry, so he's heading up north. But is it just too late?
Well, there is a monk there to help. Let's see, he might kill the monk, but it's already basically inside the walls of Stark, so that monk is... Okay, okay. Can he get another monk? Who gets the other monk?
Yep.
Oh, got it. Well, he lost everything, but he got the relic, so that's something.
But then Jordan also lost pretty much everything. So I think if he had attacked sooner before the wall, the monk had made it that close to the wall, it would have been fine. Because then it would have been without the support of the extra 2 monks inside. So...
Yeah, was quite good for Stark. In the end, he got 3 relics.
I can't imagine Stark being disappointed with that outcome. Getting 3 relics, which may be slightly further away, questionable, but against the Magyars, you shouldn't expect that.
Now we are getting eco upgrades by both. We got both and heavy plow for Jordan. We are getting wheelbarrow for Stark. Villager numbers are exactly the same. And
Another town center for Jordan.
DC number 4.
And heavy on stone now for Stark. Getting ready for prepping for the late game. His resources are still actually looking really good. He's already got the monastery, so if he wanted to, he could do a quick enough transition to Imperial.
Okay, we got the DC coming up, but Stark is quite close to Imp. Look at that, he's on 41 farmers. I'm not seeing him adding Force DC. So...
Getting the university now, and then after that, on the way to Imp.
Yeah, do you think he will go like for a forward castle, or... Well, he cannot.
So he is starting to build. He's building another light cavalry, probably just to scout the situation because he has no idea what Jordan's prepping. So I think he'll base. He needs to scout before he makes any decision.
Yeah, yeah, and like he cannot go forward. There are 3 months to like waiting. I mean, he doesn't know, but he should expect Jordan to have higher numbers. So I can't see the castle. Well. Castle. He's still far from getting a castle up, so let's see what he's gonna open with. Halbs. Second barracks. While Jordan, what is he gonna do here? He's quite heavy on the stone. I would expect Chinese to be heavier on the stones than the Magyars. But okay, we got forging.
Getting ready for a recurve bow, maybe?
Well, yeah, I mean, he probably does want to get 1 castle as soon as possible. In the long run, Magyar Hussars will be super important, so more castles will be good, but at the start 1 castle should be enough. Both runs away to Imp. Stark is a bit faster, but Jordan... Actually, no, Jordan is behind in villager numbers, despite being 1 town center ahead, since he has a lot of idle TC time. So that's not great.
What is Jordan going to transition into? We know he's heavy on stone. Is he going to go for the archery ranges? I'd expect so, but
yeah,
don't see any.
There is no other option. Like, he could go paladins, but it would be just weird because Chinese get both camels and halves. Do Chinese get heavy camels? Yes, they do. Of course, they do.
Yeah. Barracks. He's for some reason adding barracks.
What? That's Magyars?
That is very weird to me.
That's weird. They do get the halbs. Is their legs the
like,
final armor?
During the barracks, when he sees the other person not doing any cavalry, it's interesting.
That's weird. And we are getting the forward castle by Stark. He's faster to Imp, but that will not help him. Because by the time he gets that castle up, Jordan will be in Imp too. And Jordan is already getting masonry, so the treble will be fair. None of them gets cannons. We got pikemen coming up for Stark. So both are gonna go for pikemen. That's a bit
This
weird.
is so weird.
It's definitely weird. Okay.
Siege workshops going up. So the onager behind.
Oh yeah, how about Onager?
He's going Rams. Like
What? What? Siege engineers for Jordan. This is really, really weird.
yeah, siege engineers. I like both of them. Can't get cannons. I really like the move of siege engineers and taking down that castle a lot faster. Jordan almost enough stone for another castle. Doing siege workshops himself, so he's doing Magyars, which I like. That makes a lot more sense to me than Ram.
Yeah,
currently.
that's what I thought Stark would do. I thought he'll go for pikemen and onagers, just like Jordan actually. So that's a bit weird that he's not going for that. But like getting Chinese versus Magyars and ending up with half onager is not what I
And look at the amount of
expected.
villages he's sending to repair that castle. That makes you proud.
Oh yeah, that's some good repairs, man. That's how you save your castle. Okay. Let's see. Don't open the gates of the light. Well, there are too many pikemen. Chukunus do wreck trams, yes. So that's another weird move by. Well, actually, Jordan is not doing rams, so it's all good.
But what is Jordan doing? Like,
I'm not sure. He's 10 villagers ahead, he's still adding pikemen, he's adding mangonels. We got architecture incoming for Stark. So yeah, but he should not win the Trevor. Like he got only 8 villagers, which is rookie numbers compared to 19
and he
villagers.
doesn't have siege engineers either. So like those are 2 big upgrades.
Yeah. Yeah. Jordan going outside right now to take that stone, adding more siege and barracks. So yeah, it's just gonna be just
so
half
weird.
onagers. Well, he doesn't have halves yet. There's a half upgrade, which he should get.
But yeah, if you told me Chinese and Magyars both just doing halb at the start, I wouldn't have guessed that.
Yeah, weird. Okay, so the castle of Stark is down, and now Jordan should.
Needs to repair. What? Yeah.
What? Send the onagers forward. I'm gonna go else forward. They'll lose the castle. Oh, he's out of stone. He's out of stone. He loses the castle. Yeah.
But even buying 100 stone or 200 stone would have been like really good.
Yeah, now onager upgrade for
Getting some
Jordan.
a nice snipe of a trebuchet.
Crossbow switch for Stark against. Well, he doesn't know about the onagers actually. That's not gonna.
Well, he saw Magyars earlier, so he must know. And we've got Halb coming from Jordan. So
That Lightcav already got 6 kills. That's already kill number 7. That Lightcav on top of Jordan's DC. So that Lightcav is hero for Stark. Meanwhile, Stark has kind of some map control here in the middle. He's sending the traps back to take the town center down. He now got. Why is he getting block printed? Hello?
that is. Does he not realize that they don't have redemption?
Stark! Chinese have lost redemption years ago or months ago. I already
That is
lost
so
track.
strange.
That's weird. Okay. Jordan is not coming forward.
Now we've got some bracelet coming out for Stark, and we have the fletching from Jordan, so that's good.
It is super weird, Nico. It is. I don't know what they're trying to do. Like, that's a really weird game. Well, I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure what's happening, but I feel like Jordan is winning because Stark is not going for his own onagers. I was really sure that Stark will also go for onagers.
And now Jordan is transitioning. He's got the ballistics. He's got the well, slowly getting the upgrades needed for some archer type units.
Oh, getting a lot of kills here on the stone, but still, like, bringing Arbalest to half Onager fight is no without the cannon support, so this is weird. Chemistry now, Bracer for Jordan, so we might see Archers after all, just I don't see any ranges at the moment.
And Stark's trebuchets are in a very dangerous position. Probably going to go down to these onagers, and that's very costly.
Well, I was already preparing the Memba joke, but another trap popped out, so he still has a trap. Yes, the onagers can just ground attack the halves, and it's not gonna end well. Oh, what? How did that monk survive? Weird. Okay, we are getting cavalry upgrades for Stark. Gonna mix in some life with his military to try and snipe those onagers. But now Jordan is pushing on that castle of Stark. Stark needs to send more builders to repair. He got only 4. But how long can he keep repairing? He got only 2 traps, and it's not looking too well for him.
No, I mean the siege engineers is really helping, having that extra range and extra attack for buildings for his trebuchets.
Yeah, and the castle is down. The traps will fall. Don't shoot at the traps, not at that one half. And I think we'll soon get the GG, to be honest. Like,
yeah.
is there anything that Stark can do to avoid
no, with his current setup. Like, I don't know why he didn't get his own onagers. And yeah, I don't know what he was doing. But he is doing some nice push on the south with the Ram and few Arbalists. Could he deny that castle?
Yeah.
That would be quite nice. But
he is denying the castle. And getting a lot of kills here. I don't think Jordan realized that, because he also needs to build the cannon. He has an own cannon. I think he can save the castle still. Meanwhile, he's doing a big push, getting rid of all the archery ranges of Stark. So soon Stark won't be able to do any more Arbalest. Stark is trying to buy time, trying to get fortified walls, but this is not looking bueno for the Brazilian player.
no. And even you've got Jordan with the mining camp and now Ford Castle securing that gold.
Look at
like,
that
how
castle.
does Stark get rid of him at this stage?
Yeah. Stark has one castle at home, and he already has a trap built. I mean, he's still 200 pop, right? So one does not simply resign with 200 pop. That's what
195
Dark
actually.
says.
Yes, he's housed.
Well, now he is here at 200.
Okay.
Diving for zonagers. But yeah, I mean, now we're just waiting for the GG, it seems. I don't see a way to come back from this. Now trying to micro Arbalest. No, not trying to micro Arbalest, just letting them die. That was... Oof.
Yeah, he's got the gold. I mean, he's got 2,500 gold. He just doesn't know what to do with it.
Yeah, and it just shows you how much of a Plebish Steve is Chinese. Because, at least on Arena, because on Arabians are quite good, right? Because they cannot even beat Magyars. Like, imagine if he faced a really good Arena Civ, let's say, or a really good Arena Civ against Chinese. Imagine if he faced Celts, or, I don't know, Bulgarians, or Slavs, or Teutons. Like, he would have no chance at all, but even against Magyars, he isn't able to do anything.
Yeah, very, very strange.
Weird pick. Some Lycav coming to raid here, getting shot by an onager as Jordan paying attention, instantly queuing the villagers. I'm not really a fan of what Jordan is doing. Like, instead of heading towards Stark's economy, he's now trying to clean the stuff in the south, and meanwhile his castle is getting prepped. So yeah, look at your Hussars now.
On the way. Stark slowly getting in the text for them, and then also the cavalry archers. So at this stage, like, what's Stark playing for? Yes, he's got gold, but what is he planning on using that gold to push with?
Traps. Traps. I don't know. I think we're just waiting for the inevitable GG. I just don't see a win condition. He's preparing a lot of production buildings in the north now, siege workshops, barrack, but...
I mean, if he could somehow get, like, okay, Onager, like we suggested, like, 20 minutes ago, and cut to the sides, that might do something. But his current thing of just trying to build rams, like cavalry, halberdiers, that's not going to work.
Magyar Hussars now, we are getting every curveball for Jordan. st4rk is still trying, preparing a push in the north. We got siege, no, not siege rams, even just capped rams. Second golden
I mean,
stone
we've also got like
upgrade.
recurve bow coming in, and plate routing armor. So in a short amount of time, Jordan's going to have fully upgradable heavy cavalry archers. And then with the Magyar Hussar and heavy cavalry archer, it's like without cannons and without siege engineers, that's very difficult to push.
Well, both players will have town patrol. That's not something you see every day. Both players getting that attack. And now siege rams for st4rk. He's now starting his push in the middle here. I mean, in the north of Jordan. It's basically what they do here. But there's just too much military from Jordan here. Yes.
And then it's halb vs halb, so the rams aren't going to do much because he can't clear out the military fast enough for his rams to actually be effective.
Yeah, we got now heavy cavarcher, tumbling, final armor, so Jordan's gonna have fully upgraded Magyar cavarchers, which are just sick, especially against the halves and lighting caps that st4rk is messing.
Yeah, the perfect combination at this stage for Jordan. The longer the game goes on, the worse it's going to get with st4rk. Like, you just cannot beat this combo unless you've got full trade and the ability to make unlimited barbarian towers as Chinese.
Yep. st4rk is waiting for switch rams for the traps of Jordan to come, but I don't know, like, he's doing decent defense, but you cannot just win a game with defense unless you have massive amount of relics. He doesn't want
But he does
more,
have 3 relics, so
yeah.
he does have the advantage, but Jordan is stealing his gold at the front, which is like obviously bad. And he's just he's able to push, and I don't see what st4rk has up his sleeve which will be able to counter this.
Well, we got some Chukunos now, not a lead. st4rk is running out of gold. Well, he actually has gold in the north, not much. A bit less than 1k, but the heavy cavarchers are now starting to kill everything. Look at that settlement in the south, we got 3 sneaky stables. That,
Yeah.
well, I mean, they can raid a bit on the bottom
Sneak
of...
2 petards around the edge of the map and into the base.
Could be if he had any castles. Well, actually, yes, castles.
He's got 2,
Far
one in his
away.
base.
He got 3, yeah.
2 in his base.
And 1 outside, but they are so far away, so the darts will not survive this journey. Ooh, look at the Magyar Hussars trying to go for the traps and getting stuck. Yeah, but look how fast they
They
melt.
just shred them.
Yeah,
So fast.
yeah.
I mean, even the rams, they do 25 damage each hit, which is insane.
Yeah. Shouldn't the Magyars get like +1 range for the Magyar Hussars? Kinda looks like they look very similar to what's it called? To Lancers, so like
Except lancers, yeah.
gives them also a range, man. Look, they have a longish long. So
Man, if the Magyar Hussar ever got the +1 range, they would just be the most broken unit in
yeah,
the game.
that would be OP actually.
Like, I don't know if it wouldn't be the most broken, but it'd be pretty close.
Oh, look how fast the
being-
feature from melted, yeah. I love this unit. Yeah. So Stark is still trying, but man, this is a really weird series today between these two. Really weird. Okay, any hopes for Stark? Any hopes?
No.
That's very decisive.
Well, it's true.
Yeah, GG cold. GG cold. Well, I mean, if it happened 20 minutes ago, I wouldn't have felt the difference. Like,
Yeah.
Stark was not
Um,
doing anything for a while now, and not his fault. It's a freaking well, it's his fault because he picked Chinese. Like,
no, and then he chose what to do. Like the fact that he initially teched into like the Hal Bram, I don't think that made that much sense. Okay, how about you start with that? Fine, but Rams, when you know the other person's only going to like build onagers behind and you can't get through the walls, I'd say I mean, at least get onager in this matchup. Like he needed it so long ago.
yeah, if he opened onagers when he was like pushing at the start, I mean, could have been a different game. But oh well. Let's see the statistics. Military-wise, kill death ratio so much better for Jordan. He also killed way more buildings. He got more military. Stark did have more wood and food, but Jordan with more gold and stone. And way more villagers for Stark. Maybe at one stage he had 155, which is too much. And well, this game he wasn't a complete turtle, 52 APM. But Jordan is super fast, 89 APM. And yeah, let's get ready for game
Number 3.
4.
Four. I can't count. Sorry.
Well, game number 2 was super fast, so it doesn't count.
So Civs, Jordan, Byzantines versus Spanish.
Let's see what we have left. And we just saw Magyars winning against Chinese, so both actually used their final pick. And we got Spanish, Franks, Japanese for Stark, Byzantines, Cumans, Bulgarians for Jordan. So I have a feeling that Jordan will save Bulgarians for the final game. So I have a feeling we will see now Cumans versus Spanish. What do you think?
Well, I said Byzantines versus Spanish. That was my prediction.
Okay, let's see. They've started. You son of a gun, you saw what they picked and then you said that.
No. I said Byzantines versus Spanish before I saw the pick.
Okay, I believe you. So we indeed got Byzantines versus Spanish here. 30 seconds and we'll be in the game. So what do you prefer?
I probably prefer Byzantines, but I mean both are really good civs. But I would edge Byzantines. Okay, they both start with monks, and then yeah, the easy Halb or Arbalist starts. But it's a good matchup either way.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. If both will go monks, it will make me so happy. But I highly doubt that. But let's see. Game number 4 is upon us. Let's just make... What? I heard something die. Did I just imagine that? Or what was that? Did you hear that?
I didn't.
Oh well. Make Stark red. I'm sure somebody heard it. Well, we got Jordan in blue with the Byzantines. Gold-wise, his map is amazing. Actually, perfect to fight the Spanish.
Perfect for monks.
Yeah.
Perfect for monks. Lots of gold back, easy.
And the exact opposite for Stark in red with the Spanish. Stark is an old school player, so he definitely loves the Spanish. He loves the conks. And let's see how he will use them. It could have been the Borlur. I just heard was my stomach. Could be. I am quite hungry. Finner is both from the UK, Ireland, and the USA. He's like from everywhere. He played in every possible Nations Cup team, right?
Yeah, yeah. So for the first Nations Cup, I played with the UK, and then the next two I played with US, and then like the World Cup 2 vs 2, and then the Olympics, and then this last Nations Cup I played with Ireland again.
Basically, he goes for whoever pays more. So yeah.
No, 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 no. That's not how it works.
Okay. Um,
Yeah, Ireland paid me a lot of money just to come back and play with them. Of course, of course.
but now you live in the USA, right?
No, I'm in the UK right now.
Ah, you're back to the UK.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I went with every team who got me to do the least admin work because the first tournament was the UK where I was trying to organize things, and it was the most awful experience I've had trying to coordinate that team. So it's like, just get away from that. And then Whack messaged me saying, hey, do you want to play with us? I'll do all the work. And I'm like, yes, please.
Well, that's some good logic. Whack, wow, that's an old name. So let's see. Stark, please do something funny. If they will go light cap in this game, I will give both an enemy loss. That will be against everything we believe in. Going for.
Look at the relics, though. Let's be serious. Look at the relics. Like, this is going to be good because they're all in the same place, which means they actually need to fight. The one at the south, Jordan can quickly get, and then all focus will be in that on the top side of the map.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. We got 4 relics here waiting to be picked up.
And this reduces the impact of light cavalry because light cavalry are more important when the relics are all over the place, which means you need to do the quick sniping. But here, they're all in one place, so I think there's not as much point for the light cav in this game.
That's actually a good point. Damn, we got 6,000 viewers on 10 different streams watching this game, and we are only in the qualifiers, so that's really impressive, I would say. Happy to see that.
I mean, what else would you expect for the best Age of Empires tournament? Like, honestly.
True. I mean, Master of the Cloth is not happening, but Masters of Arena is good too, right? So, Kafa. And look what Stark is doing. He's going on stone. So that should be a clear indication that conquistadors are coming.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. The question is, will he add the barracks and try to do a fort castle, or just be safe and play at home?
I hope we'll see a forward castle. Did I say qualifiers? I meant the group stage, of course. My bad. It's been a long day. Like, it's not easy to cast. The issue when you work 9 hours and then you go stream for 7 hours, your brain becomes like
Mush.
Exactly. It's not like it was a good brain even before the working hours. Like, imagine that you already start with a questionable brain. So after so many hours, like, the fact that I can complete sentences is quite an achievement. So
look at this from Jordan. He's adding villages on stone. Is he doing just getting ready in case he needs to build towers defense?
No. I think he's also going for festive monks. I think he's preparing the fast team. He's going up with 27 villagers. We are gonna see info bows.
This should be good.
This should definitely be good. Okay.
The question is, if they're both doing fast imp, we'll start trying to do the early Inquisition. Because Jordan will probably just do only monasteries with the castle for traps. We'll start do the same thing, or we'll start trying to add some conquistadors.
Well, it depends, like, what he will see, right? I think his first goal will be to go for conquistadors. But as soon as he will see the monks from Jordan, he will switch to his own monks. That's at least my theory. So,
and he's already been late up, and he sees that Jordan is even later up, so he must know what Jordan is doing.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess you could also consider Jordan opening life gap here, which will be a disaster if he tried to do that, but it's an option. So let's see. Look what Stark is doing though. Stark is doing the loom before going up. So that
And
definitely
adding the
means
barracks.
and
Forward castle.
barracks. Yeah.
Forward castle coming up.
What do you mean do I still have Clown Dog? What do you think I would do with it if I wouldn't have it? Did I send it to the farm or something? My god. Okay. So Jordan is heavy on the stone. He's definitely preparing a defensive castle.
Trying to add a bunch more farmers as well. Now, he only has 2 on gold, so that does not speak a fast imp right now.
Actually, that's a good point. That's a good point. He might just go for a defensive castle and boom behind it. Even though he's Byzantines, like he can just go up super fast, so we will see.
Do you think he's like been paying attention to Stark's score just to monitor, just kind of in a reaction mode? Because he doesn't know whether Stark's going to be doing in monks or for castle conquistadors or back castle
Now
or
he
fast
knows.
imp, and so he's just like waiting and judging by changes in Stark's score to like
No,
play based off that.
he can see the villagers coming. He can see them all coming. Okay, well, actually no, he cannot do that. I was gonna suggest maybe he can try and counter castle. We send all of his economy, but those are Spanish villagers. You cannot counter castle Spanish villagers. Allows that Stark is like making sure that nothing bad will happen, getting 2 outposts, choosing where to place the castle. And on the stone will be the best position, I think. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Why is he doing Town Watch? Town Watch, Boso, and counter castle. Oh man. Oh man, Stark, get fletching. Get fletching. You are Spanish, you can deny this castle if you get fletching. Stark. Jordan needs a castle to forward. Stark. Oh, come on. Be creative. Think about it. You can see, unless he doesn't use indicators. Like, if he doesn't use the indicators, maybe he doesn't know. But if he gets fletching now, he denies the castle.
Yeah, that would be huge.
No, even if he's fletching, he doesn't even need Botkin. But he didn't do it, so never mind.
And conquistadors.
Yeah, but Jordan has perfect defense for that, right? He has all buildings.
I mean, I don't see the point in conquistadors where he knows that Jordan's just doing monks behind.
Yeah, you can see some monastery, and especially when Jordan is Byzantines, like he should guess that he will just try to go to Imp now. So, well, actually, ideally, he breaks in with like 5 conquistadors and does damage on the gold. But Jordan is doing even more houses at the back, making sure that the Stark will not get in. And I think Jordan is at a great spot here if he... Well, not if, he will go to Imp faster.
Yeah, he needs to. That's the only option. Which is why he's like got more on gold. He hasn't added town centers. Yeah, he knows what to do.
Okay. Jordan getting closer and closer to Imperial Age here. Picking up, Stark is picking up relics. He got the first one. He should get them all because Jordan cannot go outside. But Jordan is already on the way to Imp. Minute 16 and Jordan is on the way to Imp. And now what? Just add more monasteries and YOLO?
Yeah. I mean, what else is there to do?
There is nothing. There is nothing else you could do. I mean, weirdos could go for chemistry and engineers maybe, but that's actually too much of too many resources needed for that. So monks would be ideal here. Gotta add more monasteries.
Like, Stark's even doing him a favor as well. Because Stark's like collecting all the relics.
Yeah.
Putting them like right. It's like the relics on the silver platter. Stark really should be thinking, Jordan's up to Imp. Let's get those relics back to the back of my base, not in not the post office.
And Stark is not even thinking about Imperial Age. He's now adding the second on center, so he's not gonna get to Imp in the next 30 minutes or so. So that's just perfect for Jordan here.
Absolutely.
How many cons do we have? We have only 4 conquistadors. Jordan got 2 monks getting Sensity. He got 3 monasteries. He's doing exactly what he needs to do. Yeah. It's so good for him right now. Okay, Boso for Bose. Jordan allows that he's actually doing the second gold upgrade, that he has double monasteries, so his gold income will be really, really nice here.
And then he's gonna sell it something so he can get a trap immediately. Or just collect.
Already doing that. Like, what do you think Stark should do now? Like, is there any win condition for Stark here?
It's tricky. Because he already wasted like all that villager time going forward, building the castle, and then walking back. So his economy, even though at this stage, okay, he is 10 villages ahead, he's not even close to Imperial. And he's against Byzantines. So it's like, even if he masses light cavalry, Byzantine can just easily get pikemen.
Yeah. And that scout is gonna get converted? No! Cheater, what the hell? So that castle is already getting trapped, more traps are coming, we got... Okay, and look what what Stark is doing now. He's now starting the monk train. Choo choo, but takes a relic.
Yeah, he needs to get the relics, I would bring them back.
You forgot a relic?
Yeah, I don't know quite what's happening there. But yeah, for Stark, he doesn't have a castle. Whatever he does, he needs to get heresy. Like,
what is he doing?
That is just like 101.
He's adding ranges. He's gonna go skirmishers, cause like.
No, so skirmisher is fine. But,
how?
But he needs heresy. He needs heresy, regardless.
Yeah, well, heresy is a must, but damn, skirmishers against... You cannot go archers, in Spanish obviously don't get the crossbow upgrade. But...
So he's got 2 of the relics back, he needs to bring the monks forward to collect the third one. So yeah, he's getting further. Now while he's getting further, is he planning on getting like atonement before Jordan? So that Jordan is not... Except Jordan's already getting atonement. And theocracy, so that's going to be quite problematic.
Yeah, monks are coming, but atonement is right on time, and that monk will get converted.
Yeah.
I convert 1 monk, you convert 1 back. Oh, now he converted 2 monks, and he can try to convert... Oh, I got 2 conquistadors, everything is getting converted, and Stark is retreating. He got only 2 ranges, he got only 2 town centers. Ay, ay, ay.
Getting heresy now, so that was something needed before that battle, but at least he's getting it. But he already let Jordan steal 2 relics, like that shouldn't happen.
Yeah, and Jordan is not gonna clown this all the way. Look what he's doing at home. He's adding 2 extra town centers, so he's not gonna go all in. He's gonna add economy behind this. He's now going forward. He got not too many monks, only 5 monks, so those skirmishers with heresy can actually clean those monks if Jordan will not be paying attention and looking away.
Yeah.
Third rage incoming. Did we lose St4rk?
No, still there, still there.
Okay. Your microphone did a weird noise, thought we lost you. Okay.
So has Jordan seen what Stark's doing? He's seen the ranges, so he must know what's coming.
Yeah.
He is okay. It's clearly not going to be archers. Now it could be cavalry archers for some reason.
Let's see the conversions. He should convert, like... He can convert half of the skirmishers with luck, and then... Well, no, he doesn't even want to fight, he's going back. I think it's actually a decent decision. He's gonna wait for Mangonel.
Much safer option.
Yeah. Even, like... should wait a bit before adding villagers, so he already has 5 hute, and he... Okay, never mind, he's doing heavy blow. He might want to consider Onager upgrade, which could be great here.
Yeah. But you focus first on building the Magyars, add maybe a second siege workshop, and then get Onager.
But the
Yeah,
Onagers will not be good right now, because look what Stark is doing. Stark is already doing Redemption. So he'll be able to convert those Onagers. Interesting.
but the difference in range isn't as big because it's only one difference in range, and Onagers do enough damage that it's a bit easier to kill them before they'll convert it.
And does Jordan have Redemption, though? If he doesn't have Redemption... Oh, but he lost the monks. He didn't convert them and go... Oh, that was a big shot! I don't think he has... Does he have Redemption? Can you check, Jordan?
I can check. Jordan.
Chile. Well, if Jordan lost a Mangonelzer, if Stark converted a Mangonel, he could have killed all the monks, actually, and this fight could have been much different.
Because Jordan didn't have Redemption.
Yeah, so that could have been a disaster, but I think he converted the monks of Stark in the last second, and Jordan takes these serious boys 3-1.